Good morning, ladies. Welcome to your mindfulness meditation and pranayama on a Friday, November the 3rd. I'm welcoming new members who have been coming in the last couple of weeks, which has been fantastic. So I am trying something a little bit new today. So first of all, I have a microphone on. So I wanted to do that because I'm going to be laying down for this. So that's a little bit different. We're going to start with a body scan where you would think that a body scan would work better at night as you're trying, we don't say trying to fall asleep, or I'm trying not to say that, but letting go to sleep. And so sometimes we're a little bit skeptical of doing a laying down meditation or breath work. Good morning, Sandra. Good morning, Mom. We think, oh, I just got up. I already had my coffee. I'm ready to go. I don't want to get sleepy. I don't want to be tired. And in fact, this body scan can do the exact opposite. And when you set your intention for how you would like to use this body scan, whether or not as you're moving out into the day right now, you're thinking, I have a lot of errands to do, need to drive somewhere today, need to or get to have lunch with some friends, whatever is on your agenda today, this body scan can open you up for all of the opportunities, all of the experiences as you move through your day. And might I say, into your weekend as well. Good morning, Gail. So as we're preparing for this, because I'm going to mention just a couple of other things as we come into this body scan meditation this morning, is that I'd like you to just get super comfortable. Actually, I would not suggest doing this body scan meditation in seated, cross-legged. So I'd love you to be, if you can, trust yourself. And it's okay if you fall asleep. That is not a big deal. If you can stretch out on the floor, because I'm going to do that. That's why I'm wearing this microphone this morning. So I'm going to stretch out on the floor. You can stretch out on the floor if you like, knees bent, blanket, legs stretched out. You can be on the couch, you can be in bed, however it works for you. And if you want to do this, start with it seated and just see how it feels. That's fine as well. This is your meditation. This is setting your intention moving into the day, today, Friday, or whenever you're watching this recording. One of the things also to think about as you're thinking about your intention, because we're going to get you thinking right now, and then we'll be experiencing and letting go with this body scan. But sometimes it's interesting. We'll wake up in the morning and we'll just be ready for the day, let's go, excited. Doesn't actually even matter sometimes whether or not you had what you might call a good sleep or a bad sleep, or there's no rhyme or reason sometimes. So as you come into this, good morning, Carol, as you come into your body scan this morning, knowing that you can use it on the days you wake up, your eyes open, and you know immediately that you're feeling a little off. You're just feeling a little unease. You might be a little irritable already. You might be grumpy already. I'm admitting that. That happens on, for sure, some days you get up and you're like, what's up with that? And then you're thinking, oh, my coffee's gonna fix this. As soon as I have my coffee, things will turn around. I don't know why I'm feeling this way. And it could be that you're feeling some discomfort or some pain or some tension, sometimes that you didn't feel before you went to bed. So then you're a little bit irritated about that. So you're, okay, what am I going to do here? That is a perfect opportunity for the body scan. We're going to start at the top of the head. We're going to go right to the toes, and we're going to release any physical tension, any mental unease, bothered. That's the other thing. I love the saying, be less easily bothered. And sometimes you just wake up in the morning going, I'm just feeling bothered. Kind of like Thomas the Tank. I can't remember which character in there, Thomas the Tank Engine. Put upon Percy. That's what I remember. So you're just like, ah. So this is how I'd like you to explore and play with this body scan this morning. So I hope you're getting, cozy, and I hope again you can hear me as I come in. Will be an experiment this morning as I lay down and have the microphone, and please feel free to let me know. So if you have your intention set, kind of scanning into your day, thinking about what's coming up, you might say, oh, I've got a wide open schedule, I'm not entirely sure, or I get to go to the post office, or I have to go, get to go to the pharmacy. So anything like that, where the opportunities are going to arise for you today. And then I'm going to get you started. Actually, I'm going to start right with you. I'm going to come down on the floor, taking you through this body scan. Again, being open and curious. It's a body scan meditation. Make sure I'm not covering my microphone here. My legs are bent. You can have your legs over a bolster as well. You can rest your hands on your abdomen as well. That's just a really nice way to start your day from a digestion standpoint. And if I'm just settling in, it just feels really nice just to rest the hands. Now, if your hands are being drawn anywhere else right now as well, sometimes resting one hand up on the upper chest, your heart, one hand on the belly. You could have pillows under your elbows right now as well. And actually, this does feel really good to start. One hand on the belly, one hand on the heart. And just closing your eyes, knowing that you can make any shifts in your body as you move through. So even right now, I feel like I want to extend my legs. And even when you're checking in now, just feeling the air coming in softly through your nose. Your exhale can be out through your nose or mouth. Even with your hands, you're noticing if you don't have pillows around and you might have some tightness at the front of your shoulders, or your neck might feel off a little bit. So you're like, I want to move my arms around. Okay, because it's interesting. The shoulders and the positioning feel very different when your hands and your arms are up and when they're resting down, or even when they're beside you. And it changes every time you come into a body scan. And it just depends on the body that you have this morning. What you woke up with is actually what it is. Sometimes we feel very much in alignment. And as I mentioned, our feet hit the floor and we're ready to go. And some mornings we get up and we're like, well, what's up with that? So I'd like you to welcome any and all, again, of those kind of thoughts, those feelings, those emotions. I'm just going to welcome everything in. And at whatever time you might be watching this recording, again, over the weekend, you might be doing this in the evening. For those of you that are here live right now, it is in this moment. Right away, we're going to start by lifting the sides of our mouth, yes, into a smile, and just as much of a smile as you need to do, let's say, to feel the softness, around your mouth, around your cheeks, around your eyes. And let your head be supported by the pillow, by the floor, by the couch. Your shoulders are softening and sinking away from your ears. They're sinking down towards the floor. You might be shifting and kind of squirming around here a little bit to release. This is called weight sensing, letting the floor totally support you, to hold you. And so you don't have to hold the weight of your head or the weight of your shoulders, the weight of your rib cage. Let the floor do the heavy lifting. So keeping that softening around, again, your mouth, your face, your eyes as you release the weight of your body down into the ground, into the mat, into the floor, into the bed. And so as we start up and around the eyes, just letting your eyes rest back in your eye sockets, just like we can rest the front of our body, like the rib cage, into the back of the rib cage. You can soften your eyes that are being drawn forward, let's say during the day, to driving, to screens. Okay, you're just going to let them nestle back right now and be ready for the day. So feel that lightness and softness around your eyelids, around the side of your eyes, underneath your eyes. Just feel down from your eyes to your nose, the sides of your nose. Just feel how the sides of your nose, as you inhale, your mouth is softly closed. You're priming your nose for the rest of the day to filter and warm that air coming in, especially if it's going to be a cooler day. And don't let the sides of your mouth drop down. Keep that smile, keep that sparkle, keep that lightness around your face, feeling it go all the way to your ears. You feel the openness of your ears and even the softness around your ears. The connection from your eyes to your nose, to your cheek, to your ears. Down to your jaw if you tend to clench sometimes. At night, just feel that softness going right back to your back teeth. Like you have extra space in your mouth. And feel where your tongue is resting. And if it's comfortable for you to rest your tongue on the roof of your mouth behind your front teeth, just feel the tongue resting there. And even now, I feel like I want to shift just from that release. I feel like I want to tuck my chin a little bit, settle in. Again, with my legs a little bit more, because as we start at the top of the head, we're affecting the fascia right to the bottom of the feet. So as you release one area of your body, notice how you may want to shift. You may want to move your hands, you may want to move your legs and you prepare to head out in the world with a smile, sparkle, shine. And that's come out of working with a wonderful group of women just recently, where we came up with that smile, sparkle, shine as you move out into the day. And just notice at any point as we're moving through, if your mood is changing, is shifting, and even if you woke up in a wonderful mood, it's going to keep getting better. And just feeling that softness as we move down, and softness around the throat, down around the top of the shoulders. Let your arms be heavy. Let your shoulder blades sink and spread on the floor. With every exhalation, you are sinking into your blades. They're spreading away from your spine, allowing your head to be in a wonderfully aligned position as you move out into the day. And as you feel the front of your rib cage releasing and falling into the back of the rib cage, feel that release all the way down your spine. The right side of your spine, the left side of your spine. Just kind of the base of the rib cage where we can feel tension. Feel the heaviness of the arms, the upper arms, the elbows, just around the forearms where we feel tightness sometimes. And so wherever your arms are resting, again, they can be on you, they can be beside you. And feeling the softness around your wrists, your hands, your fingers. Just releasing any tension out through your fingers, the tips of each finger. And you can move your thumb and your fingers and feel that and notice how you want to shift and to move. Any physical, mental, emotional feelings, thoughts, stuff you just want to release for the day. Continuing to feel that softness around your face, the collarbones, both arms. As you soften into the back of your pelvis, your low back spreads down into the floor. You feel the bowl of your pelvis as you follow your exhalation, and it drops down deeper and deeper and deeper. You can feel the softness into the hip flexors that get really kind of tight and protective, especially in November. And so even if you like to take your fingers to the front of your hips, feeling the pelvic bone, sometimes we say the hip bones here, and the hip flexors. Sometimes when we're sleeping on our side and we're curled up into that ball, one side gets a little tighter, one hip. And just feel now this area sinking and spreading. So the front of your pelvis sinks and spreads into the bowl of the pelvis that releases down into the floor as you feel your legs drop out of your pelvis. The front of your thighs sink into the back of your thighs. Your knees soften. Even the front of your lower legs, your shins, drop into your calves, and you can feel the muscles and fascia and tissue of the legs, the calves sinking and spreading in and around your ankles now. Feel the ankles, the front of the feet. Each foot going around your toes, your big toe all the way down each toe to your pinky toes. And feeling the balls of your feet relaxing, releasing that fascia, that tension that runs all the way up the back of your body to your eyebrows. It's crazy and interesting and releasing all at the same time. And you might feel the bottom of your feet waking up, the base of your big toe. And there's so much energy in our feet. We know now that we can absolutely affect our muscles, our ligaments, our tendons by simply thinking about them. And for me, that area, or the area that I feel the most sometimes, is into the bottom of my feet, where I'm not moving my feet, but I can feel the energy. So now from the top of your head, again, right from your eyebrows, like you can feel a line or a wrap that goes right around and over top the crown of your head and goes down the back of your head, down through your spine, down through the back of your pelvis, both legs to your feet, and just breathe with this for a couple of breaths. Feel the alignment, feel the symmetry between the right and the left sides of your body. adjust a little bit. Again, this is the time to scooch and move around a little bit if you're feeling like you're weighted on one side compared to the other. It's the perfect time to align yourself now for the rest of the day. When your head is trying to find its place in space, you have, again, set the tone physically, mentally. Come back to the sides of your mouth, lifting. Feel that smile. Smile, sparkle, shine. As you start to wiggle your fingers, you'll notice as soon as you wiggle your fingers, your toes are going to move. Again, that fascial connection, that energy, that chi, that prana. And to walk your feet up. If your legs were straight, to walk your feet up. And if there's anything that you feel like you want to do before we transition to seated, go ahead and do that. It might be to draw your legs in. It may be to do a little forward pelvic shift, shifting your legs forward. Your bum just gently comes off the floor and comes back down. And then when you're ready, I'm going to roll over. Up and around. And no rush. You can stay down there if you're on, again, in your bed, the couch. And if you kind of popped in and you're thinking, I want to do this, remember to that this will be up on the Facebook or the YouTube page as well for you to use at any time if you can't find it on this page. And notice when this body scan serves you, it can be first thing in the morning, for sure, before you go to bed, partway through the day. Just notice the energy. It's very cool. Your breath and your body can change your mind, your mood, your energy. So as we bring our hands together, namaste. Again, let me know if that audio as well worked for you, as I am totally grateful for all, again, in here live and watching the recording. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. Namaste.